As you go deeper into an absolutely relaxed state, as you drift and let go, you are aware that the energy and skill of your body must do what it thinks you want it to do. As you go deeper, you are letting your mind know that you are fantastic at studying, phenomenal at studying. It actually excites you to study. You love studying. You are able to study for your exams and to do the most fantastic job. Every time you are studying, you sit down in front of your computer, you pick up your notes, you look at book, you read whatever you are reading, whether it's a computer screen, notes, or a manual or a book. When you are studying, this is a cue for your body to relax, but your mind is so focused. You are able to study perfectly for long periods of time. And while you are studying, you take in all of the material in front of you. When you are studying, your body is absolutely relaxed. Your mind is focused. You take in everything that you focus on. You absorb it. You remember it. You have the most wonderful powers of concentration. You want to study. You tell yourself every day, I want to do this. I can do this. I'm good at this. The minute you decide to study, you sit down, you pick up the work, you switch your computer on. The minute you look at that work, your attention narrows down. Whenever you are planning to study, as you sit at your desk or an armchair with your material in front of you, you immediately say the words to yourself, narrow down. As you say the words, narrow down, everything fades away apart from the information in front of you. You look at the information, you find it so absorbing as you begin to read or revise. You become absorbed by the work that you are doing. You are able to revise, to study for long periods of time. You find it very absorbing. The time flies by and you get twice the work done in literally half the time because you have the most fantastic power of concentration and comprehension. You take in everything. You understand everything. You are way ahead of your study schedule because you are able to say the words narrow down, concentrate, because you are able to narrow your focus down to your studies and to find them absorbing. You get everything done in half the time. You do twice the work in half the time. You are far ahead of your study schedule. You may decide to give yourself a time frame so that every day you plan to study at certain hours. If that's it, you tell your mind, I'm going to study every day or today from this time to that time. When you set that frame, when you set that time, you find that you want to study. While you are studying, there is nowhere else you'd rather be, nothing else you'd rather be doing, because you find studying so rewarding, so engrossing. It thrills you, it elates you, it delights you, it energizes you to be way ahead of your study schedule. It excites you that you are doing such a fantastic job. You sit down to study, and this is a cue for your body to relax and for your mind to become alert and focused. It is easy for you to study for long periods of time. It is easy for you to switch off and to study, to make everything else secondary. You do your studying first. You always do your studying first. The mark of truly successful people is they do the things that need to be done first. You always do that. And that means that you are able to absolutely enjoy your downtime because you have earned it. You love studying. It's a cue for your body to relax, whilst your mind is alert and focused and hugely retentive. You can study all day and all evening if you have to. You simply let your mind know that this is very important to you, that this is what you want to do. You want to study. You have chosen to study. You can even tell your mind why you want to do this, why you have chosen to do this, why it is important. You've chosen to study like this because you have chosen to get all the benefits from studying. You have chosen to get really good about it in the context of your life right now. You want to spend a significant amount of your time studying. You are choosing to do that. You are choosing to feel great about it. You have the most wonderful powers of concentration and comprehension when you are studying. You understand all the information in front of you. You understand everything when you are studying material. You understand this material the minute you come across it. You understand the material that you are studying as soon as you come across it. It is natural understanding added to your wonderful powers of concentration and your superb memory. These things allow you to surpass your own expectations and those of everyone else too. You are fantastic at studying. You have continuous success at studying. You study and you find it so rewarding, so absorbing. When you study, time comes to the end, your body is relaxed, you feel so proud of yourself for doing this. When you go into your exams, you know that you are able to concentrate. When you go in to sit an exam paper, you say the very same words, narrow down. Everything fades away apart from the exam in front of you. You understand every question. You have such a wonderful, disciplined mind that as you begin to read the question, your brilliant subconscious mind is already locating the correct, the accurate answer. As you read every exam question, your brilliant subconscious mind goes to work. It locates the right answer. It pushes that into your consciousness. It leaves it there until you have committed it into your work. Then you go on to the next question. The very same thing happens as you read the question. Your brilliant subconscious mind goes to work in your perfect memory bank. It finds the accurate answer, it puts it into your mind and stays there until you've committed it to the exam papers and you move on again. Your mind is like a computer. Everything that you have studied is stored in your mind for your benefit. Everything that you have studied more recently is stored in your conscious mind. Your conscious mind is expanding, taking in more information for your benefit. When you study and revise, it is all absorbed, embedded in your mind in perfect sequence. The minute you go into your exam, you have access to all of that information. You have constant, accurate access to every single thing that you have revised. Every lesson you sat through, every book you have read, every manual you have studied, every lecture you have attended or heard, all this information is in your mind for your benefit. Knowing this makes you feel excited about your exam. You are excited. You have constant access to this information in your mind. Again, since your mind does what you tell it to do, you tell your mind that you are excited about your exams. You are ready to pass them. You expect to get high grades, and because you are excited rather than nervous, you go into your exams feeling excited, feeling motivated, feeling energized, feeling supremely confident. You sit down, you look at the papers or screen, the right answers formulate in your mind, they stay there. You commit those answers to the exam paper and then you go on to the next one, and you give just the right amount of time to each question. You are able to finish your exam on time. You are able to do a fantastic job, to show your examiner that you know what you are talking about. You fully understand your subject matter. When you take your exam, you understand exactly what is required of you. You deliver exactly what is required of you. You surpass your own expectations and those of your examiner too. You get fantastic grades. You are so excited when you sit in your exams. Your mind is clear and focused. Your breathing is deep and steady from the diaphragm. You read the exam questions, and as you read each question, the answer flows from your mind perfectly, and it is always the right answer. When you sit down to take your exams, the minute you look at the exam paper, you understand the question. The answer comes to you. It is the right answer. It delights you. It thrills you that you have the most wonderful computer-like mind. It is able to concentrate, to understand every question, to locate the answer. You have wonderful powers of concentration and understanding. You have wonderful powers of retention and recall, and you assimilate everything perfectly. It all comes together. You go into your exams and you understand exactly what is required of you. You have revised, you've studied, you've remembered everything. You commit your answers to the exam paper, and you do it in a way that makes you feel confident. Your answers are correct. You answer every exam question in the right way. You feel so good about yourself. You are full of energy and concentration as you take your exams. You pass them. You are full of energy and concentration. You are excited. You are ready. You have studied. You have wonderful powers of focus. You have revised. You have studied. You remember everything that you need to remember. As you go into your exams, you are enthusiastic. You are ready. You are full of energy and concentration. You have a wonderful memory. You pass your exams. You have absolute faith in yourself and your concentration, in your memory, in your ability to be calm, relaxed, focused, and detailed. You get better exam results than ever before. You get higher grades than ever. You are second to none because you have the most fantastic talent for studying, focusing, narrowing down your attention, remembering everything you need to remember, and doing it in perfect sequence, giving just the right amount of time to each question, finishing the exam. Just let yourself go deeper for just 2-3 more minutes. You are excited about your exams. The word nervous simply does not exist in your vocabulary, because you tell yourself that you are excited. You feel excited. You are absolutely excited when you are taking your exams. You are relaxed. You have decided to be relaxed and to be excited. You've decided to know that studying is a cue for your body to relax, whilst your mind is focused. As you remind yourself of this, all the time. You are so ready to take your exams. You are absolutely excited about taking your exams. You expect to get high grades, and you get high grades. As the time for your exams approaches, you do all the work you need to do. You do it willingly, you do it enthusiastically. You remember everything, and as you approach your exams, you know that you have done all that you need to do. You have studied, you have taken in everything. Your inner mind, the most powerful driving part of you, is compelling you, motivating you, conditioning you, programming you to approach your exams feeling confident. Because you are confident and relaxed, your mind is focused and open. You are using the power of your mind, directing yourself to go into your exams feeling confident. Because you have done the revision, feeling confident because you have access to all that information, feeling confident because you know that as you read the question, your brilliant mind is already locating the answer. Your mind influences your body, and you completely influenced your mind. You have made up your mind. Set your mind to be excited, composed, confident, and ready to take your exams and to get fantastic grades. That is exactly what you do. Every day leading up to your exams, you think these thoughts, you hear these words, you see these images, you accept these suggestions. You know that my voice is going with you, staying deeply embedded in you, having a powerful, permanent, all-pervasive impact on you. So you are feeling wonderful, feeling phenomenal, feeling at ease, feeling so strong, feeling good about yourself. On the count of 1 and 2, you're returning to your full awareness. On the count of 3 and 4, you're feeling absolutely at ease. On the count of 5, feeling confident, feeling composed, feeling excited, feeling so ready to pass your exams. You can just open up your eyes, fill up your lungs, take a long, deep breath. Of course, if you ever play this recording in bed at night before sleeping, you will simply drift into a deep, wonderful sleep that will carry you right through until the morning. You'll dream of your exam success, knowing that that is your reality, and you can do that right now.